This is John Polrai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and today I want to cover this little piece of misinformation that Deadline is putting out there, and their headline contradicts pretty much every other headline I've seen on this topic, which is about the $100 million countersuit. Now, the Times here says Amber Heard suffers setback in $100 million claim against Johnny Depp. Deadline says Johnny Depp fails to get Amber Heard's $100 million countersuit tossed, doubles down in legal battles on both sides of Atlantic. So, which is it? From what I heard from every other source is that the counterclaim is gone. It's a ridiculous counterclaim anyway, because how the hell would Amber Heard ever get to be worth $100 million in the first place? How the hell did Johnny Depp set back Amber Heard from getting to $100 million in worth? It's impossible. She won't even be 5% of what she is now without Johnny in the first place. So the entire thing is ridiculous. I know judges and people like that are supposed to stay neutral and just look at the law, but let's fucking get real. It's Johnny Depp, and he's one of the biggest actors since the 1980s, and it only takes a smidge of common sense to know that Amber Heard being connected to him got to where she was. There's nobody in this society, living in the States especially, who wouldn't be thinking that. So, yeah, it's going to be a judge, it's going to be legal people, it's going to be a jury, but everyone knows damn well who Johnny Depp is. I'd be very surprised if some people didn't. Here from the Telegraph, Amber Heard dealt blow in $100 million US lawsuit against Johnny Depp. Someone else sent me a couple of other headlines that also confirm that Amber Heard did not get it her way. So that's what I was saying. Deadline is really putting out, well, misinformation. And this misinformation is what Meghan Markle is against. And what I was trying to tell people is that you can't really fix misinformation because they have the right to print what they want and they're going to make mistakes. Sometimes they'll be honest mistakes. So once in a while, you'll have an honest mistake that's misinformation. Sometimes it will be deliberate misinformation. But the only real way to stop misinformation is for people to be held responsible for what they say and correct the facts when those facts come out. So, in essence, it's not something you can fight by mobilizing and getting numbers and getting against it. You just have to set some blanket law that if they don't correct facts, then they could be held liable. I don't know what the punishment is. I'm not saying, we got to go after publishers, but the best thing to do would be, hey, if you guys make a mistake, if you're proven to have misinformation, you have to correct that on your platform. Something like that. I'm throwing out ideas. I don't have a definitive answer because obviously it's a pretty complex issue, but all I'm saying is what Meghan Markle was saying doesn't make much sense, and it's just political. Amber Heard's $100 million claim against Johnny Depp for allegedly trying to destroy her career has suffered a significant setback. A judge has dismissed a claim by the actress for damages from her ex-husband for allegedly launching an online campaign to have her removed from the sequel of the Aquaman superhero film and as a spokeswoman for L'Oreal. So, wait a minute. I guess I would be part of that online campaign. I've got over 1,000 videos and going on 5 million views, mostly for Amber Heard videos. So I'd have to say that, yeah, I'd be part of that online campaign. And I wish Johnny contacted me like, hey, e-hacker, you want to get this online campaign going? High five, bro. I'd be like, yeah, Johnny, give me a shout out. That'll be great. I guess I'll just pretend I'm a bot or something like that. And that didn't happen here. I wish it did. Johnny, if you're listening, yeah, let's work together, bro. I think you're right, and I think we'd make a good team. But what I just said, I think sounds absolutely ridiculous. So, of course, there's nothing Johnny Depp had to do with any online campaign. As a matter of fact, he's a very quiet guy. He made an Instagram account. He doesn't post much. And when he does, it's like him playing guitar in the hallway or him in a cave or like doing some painting, and we want him to say more. You can't get words out of the guy, let alone have him set up some ridiculous online campaign against the person who abused him. It's pretty comical, actually. I mean, it's so irritating, it's not funny, but if you take a step back from the aggravation for a minute, it's pretty comical, the accusation. Attempting to turn the tide on his legal battles on both sides of the Atlantic, Johnny Depp has come up short again, and it may end up costing the former Pirates of the Caribbean star up to $100 million. And this, of course, is what Deadline says. It's the opposite. As Depp awaits word on whether his bid for new libel trial in the UK will be granted, a Virginia judge has refused the Oscar nominee's desire to see Amber Heard's big bucks counterclaims thrown out of court, hoping to take advantage of a newish anti-slap law in the state. Depp sought to see a slew of statements made by himself and at least one of his lawyers of the truthfulness or hoax of Heard's long-held claims of abuse during the couple's short-lived marriage erased from the case. So like I said, Deadline's opinion is dead opposite. It doesn't seem like that's the reality because of the nature of it. I was going to say ridiculous again, but that would be like the third or fourth or fifth time in this video, and we don't want to do that. So anyway, you guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing Depp vs. Heard, pop culture, stuff like that. Shoutouts, some Star Wars. Going to do a Star Wars video this week when I get a chance to. Just kind of busy, and I'm backed up on Depp vs. Heard. There's actually quite a bit coming out. Social media. Adam Waldman's back. I got a couple more videos on him coming up, so stick around. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.